Touchdown in Taiwan, land of huge watermelons, endless food stalls, and jam-packed night markets where elbow room is optional. For this trip, I met up with a very special guest, my mom, which basically means double the appetite. Between sky lantern wishes, food carts running away from cops, and countryside train rides with views so pretty they almost stole the show from the food, it was 2 days of non-stop eating with a little sightseeing squeezed in, literally. So buckle up, grab a snack, and get ready for this epic Taiwan adventure. What's going on, everyone? We're in Taipei right now. This is gonna be the first of many days in Taiwan. We're gonna do an entire tour of the island. Right now, we're at Taoyuan Airport to pick up my mom, who I haven't seen in almost 2 years. Hopefully, it's gonna be a fun journey. I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't been in Taiwan in a very long time. Let's see how it goes. Oh! Hey, 妈妈，好久没见。从加拿大坐飞机过来要多长时间？一共？ Right after picking up my mom, we stopped by the mega bank counter at Taoyuan Airport to exchange some cash. The rate was pretty much the same as the market rate, and the service fee was only 30 NT, basically a buck. Super quick and convenient. Right now, we're on our way back to the hotel. I'm gonna let my mom rest for a little bit before we do anything else. For anyone who's arriving at the airport and then headed to the city center, you're most likely gonna take the Airport Line Express, which is the one we're on right now, and it's 160 Taiwanese dollars per person. It's kind of expensive, but it's like a system that's outside of the Taoyuan Metro. I only know this because it's actually not my first day. I arrived yesterday and I had to go through the whole process of looking for a way to get out of the airport. When we got near our hotel, we figured we'd grab breakfast first. This was one of the only stalls open at the time, and it was packed with locals, so it looked promising. Our classic Taiwanese breakfast. This is the pork bone soup, the classic Taiwanese 卤肉饭. This is the same with the big piece of pork, shredded chicken with rice, tofu. Right, let's dig in. First thing on our breakfast menu, 卤肉饭, Taiwan's famous braised pork rice. It's basically tender, savory pork over plain rice. Funny enough, I didn't really like it when I was younger, but over the years, I've grown to enjoy it. Now, coming back to Taiwan, I really appreciate the flavors and how comforting it is. The braised pork is really good. They actually use short grain rice for this, so you got a little bit of that texture. Next up is Taiwanese braised tofu. It's tofu that's been slowly braised in a rich, savory soy-based sauce until it's full of flavor and a little bit chewy on the outside. It's simple, but so satisfying to eat. It's nice that they come in all these little bowls. You can try a little bit of everything. Chicken's rice is pretty good too, but I think I prefer the pork one because of all the little fatty pieces that melt in your mouth. This is basically the 卤肉饭 but upgraded version. So it's got a whole piece of pork belly in this. The braised pork is so tender. Last but not least is the pork rib soup. Wow. Very light broth. It's got these little pieces of radish inside too. It's a light, comforting broth made by simmering pork ribs with ginger, garlic, and other vegetables. And check this out, it comes with this huge piece of pork rib full of tender, juicy meat. This soup was my personal favorite. It just warms you from the inside out and is the perfect way to start the day in Taiwan. Now we're gonna head back to the hotel to rest up a little bit, and then we'll get going for our next stop.
3 hours later.
Okay, it's currently 2:30 and I think we've rested for more than a little bit, so it's about time we head up. And off we go. I love the feel of this place, you know what I mean? The streets here have that classic Taiwan vibe. Scooters zipping by, little food stalls tucked into every corner, and signs glowing everywhere. It feels busy but in a cozy way, and even the bus stop signs look like they're straight out of a retro postcard. It's interesting how you have to wave at the bus or else it won't stop for you. I learned it the hard way, by the way. And also, how is it doing 11 stops in 12 minutes? That's like 1 minute per stop. It's just kind of crazy. Voice. I still don't understand from which door I'm supposed to get on and off from on the bus. I noticed that Taiwanese bus, they don't wait for people to sit down before they leave. As soon as people enter the bus, the driver just steps on it. And also Taiwanese buses are very shaky for some reason. Is this the entrance? Whoa. So right now we're at Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. I guess that was the entrance right there. There's no like ticket gate or anything. Barely any people actually. Just a lot of stairs. So this memorial hall was built to commemorate Chiang Kai-shek, the former leader of the Republic of China. So it looks like this is the main gate. We entered from a gate that was on the side. And here there's a lot more people. And there's also these two big temples that are on both sides. Yeah. Looks like there's gonna be a guard training display. And it doesn't happen under rainy weather, but it's not raining anymore. So we'll see if it's still conducted. So the training guard exhibition is happening in a little bit. And we're just gonna grab a spot here to have a good look at it. Wow, looks even more impressive from the bottom. Oh yeah, getting his exercise in. Oh, it's starting. Oh, 两边都有. This is the military guard training display at Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. And wow, watching how precise every movement is really makes you stop and think about how important tradition is. It's not just for show, it's all about discipline, respect, and honoring Taiwan's history. The whole thing lasts for about 4 minutes, and it's a straight up masterclass in precision. Honestly, I found it super impressive and kind of humbling at the same time. So disciplined. I could never.
我们去哪？
我们现在要去迪化街，它有一个老区，可能很多古老的建筑啊之类的。是地铁吗？ Oh yeah. Oh, this is a very cool metro station gate. Before we could head to our next stop, there was one more thing we needed to do. Get an easy card. It's basically a rechargeable card you can use on the metro, buses, and even some convenience stores. And the best part is, it's widely accepted all across Taiwan, which makes getting around super easy. This is gonna simplify our life so much. So now I don't have to carry coins anymore in the bus. Before we could explore any further, we couldn't resist grabbing a quick snack from one of the street stalls. We actually didn't eat lunch, so we're grabbing a little snack on the side of the road. My mom went straight for Taiwan's famous stinky tofu. Fermented tofu with a seriously bold aroma. Interestingly enough, stinky tofu here isn't black like you see in some other places. The lighter golden brown color comes from a special brine of fermented milk, veggies, and spices. Needless to say, my mom loved it because she's a fan of those really intense flavors. As for me, I went with Taiwanese mian xian, super thin wheat noodles in a rich, savory broth. It's usually topped with pig intestines, but I kept it simple with just the noodles, and honestly, it was still packed with flavor. 它有一种微微的洋葱味道. The soup is very thick. I feel like this is a good midnight snack because it's full of flavors, but it's not heavy or anything. So good, had to get another one. A little further down, we stumbled upon this tiny shop selling strawberry daifugu. Obviously, we had to grab some strictly for research purposes. And just when we thought we were done eating, we spotted this insanely colorful cart with a lady squeezing fresh orange juice right on the spot. And well, you can guess what happened next. Cheers. 哇，酸酸的，酸酸的。这是台北的老区，是吗？ Dihua Street is one of Taipei's oldest quarters. The place feels like a step back in time with rows of restored shophouses, tea merchants, fabric stores, and herbal medicine stalls. The narrow streets are packed with history, but there's also this modern twist. These are the old remains of the building, so as you can see, it used to be some kind of pharmacy, and now it's been renovated, and you have these really hip and trendy stores in every corner. And then this big building here used to be a bank. It's all very old, but it's preserved really well. It's where old Taipei meets the new, and you can really feel the layers of the city's story just by walking through it. There's a lot of those dried goods store, and they dry a lot of different stuff. You got pineapple here, spicy mango. 感觉挺有趣的. I could have seen this before, so but this was cool. 清明。
这个是泡水喝的哦。
泡水喝的。
直接吃的有这一种。
这些水果类都是直接吃的，是吗？
对，这个直接吃的。
哦，这个挺有趣。搞。这好可爱。小笼包 tea set。Oh no, it's not a tea set. It's for you to put seasoning inside. This is for, I think it's for you to put your chopsticks. Right now we're just gonna go back the direction where we came from, and if we walk a little bit further, it should be our next stop, which is Ximending. Looks like we're taking a bus for 1 or 2 stations. And the bus stops are really vintage. I mean, look at this. They've got these little turning panels that lets you see which bus passed through here. So we're taking number 12. So right now we're here, and we want to get off in 2 stops. This one. There it is. So some buses, you actually have to swipe when you get on and off. And it's gonna be written right here on the red sign. It's really subtle, so just make sure you don't miss it. As you can see, we're entering a more modern area of Taiwan, and this place is called Ximending. And it's basically like this shopping area with tons of stuff to eat and to buy. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. Oh, there it is. Oh, this thing probably lights up at night, so we're gonna see in a little bit what it looks like. A lot of stuff here. I think we're probably gonna grab dinner here as well. We found this cute lady selling Taiwanese sweet potato balls sprinkled with plum powder. Crispy outside, chewy inside, sweet, sour, and a little salty all at once. And most importantly, made with love. Too bad my camera skills failed. I barely caught it on video. Guess I'll just have to accidentally eat more for a reshoot. Sweet potato ball. It's pretty good. After that, right down the street was a chicken leg roll. 老板，来一只鸡腿卷。要不要辣？不要辣。Juicy thigh meat wrapped in its own skin, then grilled till crispy. Basically, all the best parts of chicken wrapped into one insane bite. 挺香的。它那个外皮很脆的。Very juicy, just as advertised. 还有什么可以吃的？臭豆腐，又来。There's a little lineup for Ximending right now, but it goes by pretty quickly. I didn't know Ximending was a Taiwanese brand, so I'm excited to try it from the source. 你好，要一个这个套餐。Dude, what is this?
小笼包里面有珍珠。
小笼包里面有珍珠。So the bubbles here are all freshly made. And then they got the soup dumpling station here. But I don't see them making the black pearl soup dumpling. That monstrosity. They don't want to show off that. Oh, what the? I doubt anyone's ordering that. It must be a publicity stunt or something. 1、2、3，可以了。Taiwanese 幸福汤 ，Let's go. Mix, 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 mix. Cheers. The bowls are really soft, and they're still a little bit warm because they just came out of the pot. Very nice. 看到吗？还不错。上海的那些会偏甜，但是这种的 纯是肉的味道。Last one, cheers. Looks like there's a food street over here. Yeah, they've got a huge chicken cutlet. Oh, Taipei is a really international city. They've even got Vietnamese food. I don't know how authentic this is, but you gotta try out everything. I thought we were gonna have a proper sit-down dinner, but I'm getting full on all this street food. Oh, they're running away from the cops. Oh, it's them right there. Very intimidating, I must say. I thought it was legal to sell food on the street here, but apparently it's not. Need one of these little bags to hold all my cash. Oh, this one's cute. Nah, not this one, not this one. Nah. 你要什么？你要这种啊？给妹妹。妹妹可能喜欢这个。喂。啊，有吗？ This is for my sister who's watching. You got Jolteon. It's about time we head home because we're all pretty tired. I think especially my mom, she's still a little bit jet lagged. We still have a few more days in Taipei, so see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, guys? This is day 2 in Taipei, and today we're getting out of the city and we're going into the outskirts. Today we're going to be exploring some villages that are right outside of Taipei. Right now we're waiting for the train. It's coming in about 3 or 4 minutes. It's already been delayed like 40 minutes. In total, it's going to take around 1 hour and 48 minutes to get there. The villages are very famous tourist attractions, actually. Oh, there it is. Right now we're at Ruifang Station and we're transiting between trains. We're taking the next one, which is at 10:03 in direction of Jingtong, which is gonna take us to a little village called Shifen. I find that these train stations in Taiwan are really charming because, first of all, they're kind of in the middle of nowhere. You can obviously see that these stations have been through rain and storms. Yes. Riding through Taiwan's countryside on this train feels like stepping straight into an old movie scene. Out the window, every bend shows a new view. Quiet little villages, mountains tucked way out of reach of the city noise. It's slow, it's scenic, and honestly, I wouldn't trade this for a bullet train any day. Wow. Dude, this place is beautiful. What a sight. Jiufen Station. We're here. Oh, 这好多东西吃的. I actually brought a banana for the train ride, but I wasn't sure if we were allowed to eat it or not, so I've been running on an empty stomach all this time. I'm such a fool. There's so much food here. What the? I've never seen such a big bitter melon. Here's a banana for comparison. 但是这个还是苦吗？为什么是蜂蜜？
不是，苦瓜是苦的，所以才加了蜂蜜，就会变甜。
Alright, let's try this one out. Look at this watermelon. What the? Let's try it out. 不苦，一点都不苦。What a nice looking street. So calm too. And then you got the railway that's right next to it. And there's some kind of suspension bridge that lets you cross to the other side. I'm not sure what there is over there. I think it's a residential area. Shifen is actually known for being a place where you release the sky lanterns. I've read online that you should either choose the first door or the last door. That way there's no one blocking your view if you're taking pictures, etc. But we're gonna explore the street a little bit more before we do that. It 不同颜色有什么含义吗？
色健康，黄色代表金钱。
The road splits into two over here, so it actually loops around over there. So we'll just go straight and then we'll come back from this side.
这两边的村民就靠着这个天灯发了财了。
哦，对，哇，
要不要抱看看？
这是西瓜吗，老板？
哎，西瓜。
这个叫莲雾，它是台湾独有的。
Wax apple.
买一个。
快过季了，它一年有2季，夏季跟冬季。冬季的好吃，
是吗？
冬季的才有甜，夏季的它是口感不甜，脆脆的而已。
哦。
这是什么调的，老板？
这个就这样，因为一般客人挑的时候指甲会不小心戳到受伤，我帮你洗一洗切。
好，我洗一下就好了。
挑这个没诀窍了，就是你尽量外表它不受伤就可以了。
Wax apple. The boss said it's not exactly in season right now, so it's not extremely sweet, but it's still worth a try.
但是它也是会用那个果汁橙酒，也会用。
It's a tiny bit sweet and it's kind of crunchy too.
莲雾。
It reminds me a lot of star fruit, if you've ever tasted that. Almost like the same texture and taste too. 好似羊肚咁啊！好，謝老闆。
好，拜拜。
Wow, this is a very nice neighborhood. Some kind of temple here.
这个妈祖庙的里面供奉的那个妈祖呢，就是这边是很多海，还有他们出海要拼。
There's this really nostalgic feeling just walking through these streets. Look at the lanterns in the sky. Let's test out my calligraphy skills. All right. Okay, kind of sketch. Little heart to end it. All right, there we go. After customizing our lantern, it was finally time to let it fly. The shopkeeper clearly knew his stuff. He had to strike a few poses and even snap some photos on my phone. When the big moment came, he filmed the whole release like a pro. Wow. Look at the entire sky. Let's see if we can find something on the other side. Imagine living here, just away from the city. Everything is just so calm, and you're surrounded by this greenery. Only downside is you got tourists like me who come disturbing the peace. Sorry about that. And even in remote places like these, you've got buses that pass through here. That's it for sky lanterns. Hopefully all my wishes come true. Right now, we're just gonna explore a little bit and maybe grab a little bite also. 这里是吗？很多人都吃那个鸡嘛，鸡，还有什么招牌的吗？
牛肉面，
牛肉面，
还有那个这个特色炖的不错，鸡肉最招牌的，鸡肉我自己养的一定要吃。
Chicken。冇錯。
非常好。
This is the dried wontons.
来哦，小心，烫哦。
Oh, focus. Taiwanese beef noodle. I was scared of this being a tourist trap, but it's actually pretty decent. Somewhere along the way, the owner came over to our table for a chat. She told us that everything on the menu is made with fresh ingredients grown right here. Even their signature chicken, which they raised themselves behind the mountain. Just the day before, they sold 79 of them. And once they're gone, that's it for the day. I found it fascinating how people here live so self-sufficiently, relying on what they grow and raise themselves rather than anything brought in from outside. It really made me think how different that is from city life, where we rarely stop to consider where our food actually comes from.
我们卖的那个价钱很平常、很公道，不会说乱用外国客乱算，不会这样。没有。
Our next stop is Jiufen. So it looks like we have to take the train back to Ruifang, and then from there, take the bus to Jiufen. Well, let's go.
买单。
See you guys at Ruifang. Alright guys, we're at Ruifang. Once you've exited Ruifang station, looks like the next step is to take the bus. Ruifang is actually quite nice. Looks like a small little town. We're walking to the bus station, which is called Residence Square. There should be a few buses that take us to Jiufen from there. All of these buses will go to Jiufen. Everyone's getting off at Jiufen, so the driver is just speeding through every stop. Well, we're here, Jiufen. As soon as you get off the bus. That's pretty crazy. I guess we're supposed to head up. That's where everyone's going. This is a village that's built on the mountain, so you can see all the layers. The houses and all, they go up to there. Jiufen Laojie. It's a very cozy and tight little street.
中文可以吗？
可以。
紫色包装的阿里山高山茶，这个降低胆固醇啊、尿酸、血压、血糖不错。它是绿茶包哦，比较像绿茶的味道，但是呢，它不深过检验，
Very light,
没有浓
very
稠。
refreshing. I'm not a big tea fan, but I think the saleswoman's already convinced my mom. Oh, there's so much food here. I want to try everything. These are handmade. Very nice. There's a master at work. Look at how intricate those details are. Oh, it's a musical instrument. It's kind of like a flute. Or they call it a ocarina. Ah. What a performance. It's actually a longer street than I expected it to be. And all the stores have their own specialties. Whether it's restaurants, snack stores, or those small boutiques, they all focus on just one thing. And that's basically their entire craft. Hello.
那个再多喝杯，还可以再喝。
怎么又是你？
我会跑来跑去。
跑得这么快啊？
对啊，
你是走了什么捷径？
没有啊，就这样过来。要上厕所跟我讲，我带你们去。
Oh, I was so confused. That was a lady that served us tea just now. And somehow we ran into her again. Apparently this is really famous, so we're gonna try it out. So these are the famous taro balls.
这里没有的话，往
一份多少钱啊？
150，要冰的、热的、温的。
冰的。
冰的1碗吗？
对，1碗。
这个尺寸你
好，
谢谢。
冰的1碗。
他们家很著名的芋圆。妈妈，你先吃。So these are taro balls. They've got a bunch of different colors. There's purple, there's green, there's black. Let's try it out. 可以，我没吃过这么软的芋圆。
对，也是。
Wow, they're very soft, not chewy at all. I guess I've never had fresh taro balls before. This tastes totally different. So this is the famous Ame Tea House corridor. So apparently this alleyway is what inspired the movie Spirited Away by Studio Ghibli. And I kind of see the resemblance with the tight alleyways and then the red lanterns. It's really beautiful. What a nice looking corridor. It has this really nostalgic feeling of an old town in the middle of nowhere. It's very charming. My God, what a view. I feel like every angle is just so picturesque. What an amazing place. Imagine living here thinking you found the most peaceful part of the world, and then your house suddenly becomes a tourist attraction. I mean, that would suck, but like, let's be real. I want my Instagram pics. Nice little bar here with a view. This would totally rock at night. So we just got out from where we came from. You see the big gate over here. And I think you can also go up from here. So that's what we're gonna try doing. Let's go, guys. 有没有钱包？
很多种哎，钱包你要哪一种的设计？很多种。
里面还有吗？
有。
就要这个。
好，那这个给你带吧。
谢谢。My newest purchase. I'm just so tired of carrying all this cash around. This is gonna help me out tons. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about my new coin purse. Perfect fit for the cash. And then I have a few coins that also go in there. There you go. That's all my money in my coin purse. No one's gonna dare steal it. Even if they look at it, they're gonna think, oh, this is some grandma's coin purse, probably carrying some candy around. Nah, this is pure, hard, cold cash. Looks like it's time to go back to the city. No.
这到哪里？瑞芳。瑞芳。
往台北方向的旅客，请到第1台火车。
我靠！ Raohe Night Market, our last stop. Let's go in. Dude, look at these lineups.
人群都这么多。
Alright, let's start with a drink. 多少钱一共？
160。
Comes in very handy to have a little coin pouch. Ah, refreshing. Oh yeah, my mom loves intestines.
2、4种都有了。那我们这边凑完的话，价格。
好，谢谢。
小朋友这么多。
谢谢。Cheers. 還行。啲牛肚佢入味啲係。老闆，來一份杏鮑菇小份。Okay, cheers. The king oyster mushrooms, they have so much juice inside. Real hot, real hot. This one's really good. Let's go get a donut. 一个巧克力。不用了，不用了，谢谢。Haven't had an actual donut since Canada. Oh my god.
Since Canada?
Yeah. Mommy's first. How's it?
Yummy.
Oh. Look at the inside. So the chocolate swirling is actually also in the inside. Not too shabby. Really crispy. Not really like your American donut though. This is closer to like bread. Barbecue fish cakes. 不要啦。
还吃吗？
可以。还不错，脆脆的这个。Our next stop is fried stinky tofu. This one's a little bit different from the ones we've had yesterday. First of all, they're deep fried, and also, if you look in the middle, they actually poked a hole. They poured some seasoning in there. Stinky for sure.
我觉得还是迪化街那家的 sauce 好。
How long is this street? We have to be at least like halfway there.
Raohe Night Market is no joke. It's easily the biggest night market I've ever been to. The main street stretches about 600 meters, but the stalls split it into 2 lanes. So you really have to walk all the way down one side and then back up the other to see everything. The food variety is incredible with endless classic Taiwanese snacks to try. Honestly, it was almost overwhelming at first. So many sights, smells, and sizzling sounds coming at you all at once, but that's exactly what made it so exciting.
Ooh, where do they find these? They've even got a perfume store right here. And coincidentally, it's right in front of the stinky tofu. Wait, why is the chicken wing so big? 它里面是有什么呀？
里面是包饭。
是包饭。Wow, there's still a lineup for this store? I think this one's the most popular out of the whole market. It's called Hu Jiao Bing, and it's some kind of bun with green onion pork. Oh my god. 现在上头连7都来了。谢谢。It's one of those Michelin rated carts that are on the street. Hu Jiao Bing, fresh out the stove. Ooh. Good amount of pork inside. I really like the bread that's on the outside. You can see so many textures too. You got the really tender meat on the inside and then that crispy layer of bread on the outside. What a way to end the night. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Taipei, along with the villages on the outskirts, were absolutely amazing. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode where we explore Taichung and have some fun there. In the meantime, if you made it till the end of the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.